Hey, this is Brad Clark for Rigging Dojo. Just wanted to bring you a quick rigging tip to make it easier to select things like hair cards. This is one of the things that anytime you have a character mesh that has a lot of individual strips all merged together, or even just a lot of overlapping shapes like feathers, wings, anything really that is complicated to select in the 3D view, it would be much easier if it was laid out in a grid. The UV editor is going to be the way to go. So I'm going to go to Modeling Editors, UV Editor, select my character. You can see that I've got all the hair cards laid out in a nice row. So I'm going to right click and go to UV. I'm going to grab the base UVs here. And then before I go to Paint Skin Weights, I'm going to right click in the viewport and go to Convert to Vertices. So I'm converting between UVs to vertices. And here you can do it right inside the View toolkit. If you didn't know those were available, but just there's multiple ways to do this. So now that I've converted to vertex mode and I have my selection, I'm going to right click and go into Paint Skin Weights. Now if it drops you out of vertex mode, which it does sometimes, just simply right click and go back, not on a joint, right click in the view and click vertex and your selection should return. So now I want the base vertices assigned 100% of the head, so I'll go ahead and flood that. And now they're assigned to the head bone. Then in the UV editor, I can go back to UV, convert back, right? So Shift, Control left mouse button to convert to UVs. And then I can do Select Inverse, and hopefully they will work. But if it's being overridden by the paint tool, let's go ahead and grab this again. Select Inverse. There we go. And now I'm going to get rid of the UVs for the head. Go ahead and convert back to Vertex and go to the Paint Skin Weights tool. Go to Vertex mode again. And now I can jump over to my hair joint at the end here, hair 1, and I can flood replace, and then I can go to hair 2, and I can do, let's say, 50%. Not 50, but 0.5. There we go. And 0.5. And then you can smooth these a little bit. Flood smooth. Flood smooth. And now we've got the hair skinned to the hair joint. And we can move that around and check his hair. And we haven't had to do complicated selection gymnastics to try to organize all the hair strips. So modeling people use this all the time to convert between faces and edges and all that stuff, but don't forget and don't overlook your UV editor when you're trying to make selections to filter for skin weights or to just work on deformation stuff. Use the easy UV layout where everything's nicely aligned, and it will be much easier. You can also just grab vertexes in here as well, instead of having to convert to UVs, but again, it just depends on what you want to do or what your selection mode is. Multiple ways to do it, and don't forget these editors exist inside of Maya. It makes skinning and rigging these crazy shapes so much easier. Alright, I hope that helps you out. See you later.